Hi guys, walk on, walk on. Blessings. Welcome to the Real Things podcast. I'm just setting up things. All right, guys. So we have a little little breeze, a little wind. Let me just fix myself. Let me get away from all of that. Yeah. hmm Adjust the blessings. Oh, adjust the blessings. Okay, so I'm just setting up and waiting for the live to build up. It is what it is. All right. So those of you who are just joining, welcome and blessings. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but it is so hot. When I say hot, I mean super duper hot. All right. So uh blessings, blessings. What a go on. Welcome, welcome. Me and my clothes have the same complexion this morning on the wall behind me. Guys, oh my God, everybody looking orange. It is what it is. And if it had sunshine, I would understand if I was orange. There's no sun. It's mostly humidity, but I am still hot. I am still hot. Wagon hour. How are things in your neck of the woods? All right. I'm put on my big goggles because you're not even clean. Hey. Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know. That one day, mm-mm. Oh God. I'm here because I'm here because I'm here. Hey, I'm trying to set my chair in the right guys. Like can you let me just sound check something. All right. I was just checking to see if the wind was still in the was interfering, but it's cool now. It's all good. No, that subject, that there one case by itself, I should have actually done like a video. But my situation here with my storage is killing me to make the videos, and that is why I actually resort to um lives instead. Yeah, honestly, that is why I do lives instead. The storage issue. Because when you make those videos and you add layers and layers and layers, you add this, you add that, yeah, it actually messes with the storage. And you know how I edit? I edit differently. Hey, the live's still not live in, but we are going same way. Now, for those of you who may come on later, um, I just want to say if you're not already subscribed, I just want to say please kindly subscribe to the video to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you always be first in line by turning on your notification bell so you get notified whenever I have new content. So that is for the newbies. And then again, YouTube has a way, even though you're subscribed, even though you've turned on all your notification bell, if you've not watched someone for maybe a few days, automatically YouTube begins to recommend other channels. So it's always good to come back, freshen up, so they know that, yeah, I'm still interested in this topic, even though I have everything turned on. I'm still interested in the topics that comes from the content that comes from this channel. So definitely, let me just take out this earbud, put it away. Definitely, guys, it's good to always keep coming back. I know I'm early. I still await, still a go on till some time, but yeah, it is what it is. Some people, for the few of us that are here, um, it's so many things that I at some point in time may not even know where to start. I heard somebody made a prediction last week, even before everything that is happening now. I heard somebody made a prediction, and the person said, "Oh, look out next week. The streets of YouTube is going to be hot. People will be coming live or going live. I myself will be doing content. I'll be coming to you many times per day." I know when these things are said, you can't help but wondering, are these people the orchestrator of everything that is happening on the streets of YouTube? Hey, seriously, are they beneath a lot of the things them that is happening? Hmm? Yeah. Sometimes we can't help but imagine. Allow me to overthink a little bit. How can people know these things before they happen? Or is it a seasonal? Maybe because me a newbie. Is it a seasonal thing? Is it seasonal that people create confusion and chaos when things get low? I don't know. I'm just overthinking. Allow me to overthink. Like I said before, if you're new to the channel and you're watching this on the replay, please feel welcome to subscribe to the podcast. Comment as you like, but in the meantime, just be respectful and always subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you could always get alerted when there is a new content. Yes. So I was watching video just before I came on here with Mogisi. He had a video up, and he came across to me as pleading for the now generation to stop fighting. It also sound like he was asking again for Marwa to come out and say the truth. That's Mogesi I'm talking. And I'm asking myself, what more do we need to, like, physically see or hear? Because the majority of these things were played out on camera. What more? What more do we need to see and hear? And my theory, my analogy, my all of my everything, out of what I got, my understanding from the whole of this is, when you were in the mix, when you were there, nobody tied your hands. You are free. You were free to walk away. I'm not condoning any behavior of anybody, but I'm saying, why didn't you walk away? Why you never just not come back? All of the parties involved. Why didn't you just not show up if you felt mistreated, used, or abused? Why didn't you not come back? Just don't come back. Everybody goes with two things. in the intention. Whether you asked to be there, because now you're saying that you never asked Marwa. I'm talking about Magisi now. I just watched his video and he was saying Marwa lied because he never asked Marwa anything of the sorts, like asking him to come and do any charity or to work with him, to be with him, to be there with him in the midst. He said he never asked Marwa. He said he was there before. Marwa chased him away because I remember on camera, whatever he was there doing, I remember live in front of everybody. And Marwa said, "What? Why are you not in school?" Because I think somebody commented and said, "But Magisi, why is he not in school? Why is that young guy not in school?" They used to call him the model. Why is he not in school? Isn't he too young? Because of inquisitiveness or maybe just scary. And they would ask, why is he not there? Isn't that a young guy? And Marwa in return just echoed the sentiment, same way and say, well, why are you not in school? Shouldn't you be in school? Or did he say, have I not paid your school fee or something? Yeah, no, I think he asked, why are you not in school? And I, according to Magisi, that they left. He left, and then later only to return because Marwa asked him to dig sand. They call it the name, but my understanding is to dig sand, to be digging the sand, to carry the sand from wherever. And that's how he got back there. Not him going back to Marwa to ask for help. Marwa requested his services by asking him to dig sand and agreed that he would pay him a 1,000 bob or 1,000 shilling for the sand. Like 1,000 shilling is what, like $5? No, maybe $7 and change, because $10 would be 1,000 something. I'll tell you just now. If I can get through with what I'm saying. Oh, shucks, I'm opening the wrong thing. Hey. Whoa, my people. Like, give me a second. Where should I get started? Why do I have to? Hey. Sometimes these apps go and sleep, and it's as if when they wake up, they lost their memory. Anyway, long story short, that is probably a little bit. I was trying to log into something. That is probably like less than $10. I don't know if it was per day. Okay. Thank you. And if within the villages, like we've heard Marwa said that, there is a set pay per day within like the villages. If like we hear him say that, speak about that constantly. Like you get a fixed pay. There's a set pay for villagers, especially if you have like a particular career or whatever, day laborers, whatever. I was looking for something, but thank God. Thank you for that. No, if you get all that, I don't know if it was, did they say per day? Imagine $7.68. How much per hour, like in the West? In some places, it's $6, even in the Virgin Islands. Six flipping US per hour. I don't know how long would it take you to dig the sand, or take him to dig the sand or whatever. But if you get $1,000 in your country, your currency, and how things are in the village, I think that is a lot. I don't know. I think that is a lot. I think that should be a lot. So saying all of that to okay, Joe, I think you love Doreen, you know. You know, something tell me that you Doreen is your crush. You have a crush on Doreen. Hey, I've seen some things, some fights. I beg you leave. Behave yourself. behave. I know that you love her. Something hey. See the smile from ear to ear. Something told me that. Ooh, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't I suspected. I suspect murder. Yes. Anyway, back to little humor is good. At least it made me laugh. I love the humor. But I suspected that because I've seen some things, and only way you find somebody picking on somebody unless they have a crush and them like that. Yeah. All right. Talk the things them. So back to business. As I was I can't help it. As I was saying, I think that should be a good amount, you know, if he was paid that indeed. No, Mogesi, I hate to like get veered off course and go inside the comments because I get distracted. Oh god. So I was saying, then Mogesi, you know, resorted to saying that he was told to plant some trees and he will get $1,000 per trees, $1,000 per trees. And he went out, used his own monies. That's what he said this morning. That was said on It's Ernest channel. The video that I saw, that's what he said. He said he went out, used his own money and purchased those trees, and he never got paid. He never got paid. I've seen Marwa going out to purchase plants and so on and so forth, right? And I don't know if trees was in the mix. I don't know. Some of the things, sometimes you know you watch certain things and then another time you fall off. But if he was not paid for those, if it's a true fact, honestly, if it's a true fact, because I'm telling the honest truth, like I'm finding it hard to believe a lot of things. Like lately, I'm finding it very hard to believe a lot of things. There was another incident. But anyway, let me close off with that first before I go. If he did, in truth, use his money to make any purchase, give it back to him. Give it back to him. Let me go back to the top. Give it back to him if he made purchases using his own money. Give it back. Give it back. That's a young guy. And if you had an agreement and he did what he did, it's all, with all due respect, give it back. Give it back. Even though you may have given him things in the mix, you gave it from your heart. You didn't agree with him that I'm going to give you this and then you do that. I'm saying if he purchased the trees with his monies, give it back to him. Yeah? Give it back to him. That's just my take. He said that with his own lip and his tongue. Give it back. Anyway, I was saying something earlier before you guys come in. For those of you who have just joined, please give the live a like. Also, if you have not subscribed, because I don't know, if you have not subscribed, kindly take this time out to subscribe to the channel. I think it's raining. Take some time out to subscribe to the channel and also, you know, turn on your post notification bell so you would be alerted whenever I have a new content or even if I go live. For most days now, I just do live. When I just began, I was saying, you know, what I noticed that sometimes people will go to this villa or go to Marwa with two intentions. One being just checking to see because it's raining. I want to make sure that everywhere is closed. One being the building of their channel. And why some people, I think, this is my theory, I believe why some people refuse to even even though they may dislike some kind of things that is happening around them. Guys, if you don't hear me clearly, it's raining very hard. Give me a quick second. Yeah, whatever interference you're hearing is the rain. All right. All right. So I was saying, people will stay. People will still choose to stay, even if they're discontented with things and the way how it's happening. Even if they agreed to do this for free, as per them, even if they agreed for Marwa to build their channels or help to build their channels, and then Marwa still didn't get the time to give them the shout outs, what they probably never even agreed how many shout outs, but what they think that he probably didn't give them enough for the growth of their channel, which most times it's not really, because people will go on, so people will subscribe to them once they appear or once Marwa asks them to. But what happens sometimes is that people does not put in the work in the channel them to appease the subscribers. That is what I see a lot of time, and they're expecting quick results, and when the results is not resulting, I've seen a few people too saying that Marwa, I've even seen Gintu saying that Marwa only gave him one shout out. How many times have you guys seen, even though that's a different story altogether, how many times have you seen Gintu appearing on Marwa's, like when he's walking around? I said roving camera. How many times? How many times? Many. But he said one shout out that he's gotten. And that's a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. As I was saying, that they will stay. They will stay because the second thing, my second theory is, I think they will stay because they will see that people are coming to the villa. Gift items are being handed out to the villa. So even if they don't feel good in their heart about how it is that, they're being treated, or so, as per them, instead of they leave, just because gifts are coming, people are coming, they're going to stay because the goodies are always coming. Eh? And when you have that thing in mind, whatever it is that you're getting, whether ants they bite you, rain falling on you, just because you have that one thing in your mind or two things in your mind, I want this channel to keep going, or I want whatever these people are going to come with, I'm going to be part of it. I have to be part of it. I remember one time I saw, I'm going to speak candid, very candid this morning. I remember one time I saw some clothing items were sent. I had to just laugh. I had to just laugh. There were big men standing around like little puppies. Where's mine? Okay. And if some people names were called and they were not included in that list, you could see the changes on their faces as if they were kids being pulled away from a candy shop, like or an ice cream van. Like you're taking away kids. I don't have money today, so come, let's go, because you're not gonna get no ice cream or no candy today. You could see the disappointment. At one point in time, I remember even people were trying on ladies' friggin' dresses. It's that to me is like, I will stay because anything comes my way, I'm here to get it, and I'm here to receive all the goodies. people who send these items are doing it from the goodness of their hearts. And sometimes these things come to be dispersed, however Mara wants or whoever wants. Sometimes these things will come with specific names on them. And if the names are not included, more than one time I saw on camera, straight up, people's behavior changed immediately. And they tell me, boy, yo, Marwa, you're surrounded by some serious minded people, because if it's just these few pieces of, I want to say old broke, some of them are brand new items. Sorry, I'm speaking candidly. I don't know, behaving in this manner and showing your face this way and that way. Yo, like. People will vex up and start to walk away because they didn't get a shirt or they didn't get a GoPro. Some people even go back to their channels. Oh, I would love to have a GoPro. Some people are getting GoPro and some are not getting What the? So they will stay. They will force themselves to stay in whatever situation has come to them. And then when things does not work out the way how they have it, or the way how maybe they had agreed, I don't know. Like I said, guys, I'm speaking candidly, open, frank. I'm overthinking. Allow me to overthink. Allow me to speculate at this point, because they bring it to the camera, so I think we can dissect and we can think. We can overthink too. So it's like, for instance, in an event where Mogisi was saying that they were told to plant the trees, they've planted the trees. Marwa left for Nairobi, or they left to travel. But he said Nairobi, so I'm just saying what he said. Marwa left for Nairobi, and instead of him sending back the monies to pay them, he fired them. And me and you say, and I saw it go, because of the titles that they were putting and the images, the videos that they were doing and putting out there out of vengeance. And you know why I said out of vengeance? I'm using YouTube and I can't, it's like sometimes I don't even get to share the things that I want to share. I was watching Gintu's video, the first video that Gintu did, after the whole event, the first video that Gintu came out with. Gintu stated clearly that when Marwa sent, like when the first message came back to them about them being putting out particular titles and videos out there. The dogs are crazy. I'm just checking to see what's going on. Titles and videos out there. The fact that the monies, the payment they were never paid as per the agreement, as he said, they were never paid. They decided to go on. They decided to continue making the content. Let me not be distracted. Something just popped up on the thing. They decided to make the content between Mogesi and himself. They decided, well, we have to make the content because we're not being paid. So they got pissed and they continue to make the content because they said that they were not paid. All you had to do was say to whoever that came to you, congrats, ma'am, uncle, whoever the hell that came and said, stop doing this, stop picking ticks, whatever the hell that you guys were doing. Tell them, look, I am not showing back up here. I'm not coming back to do nothing here until I am paid. That is how it goes. Don't show up. Don't come back. Don't report to duty. Boycott. Because you're not being paid. But you keep going back. You keep pushing. And you keep pushing and fighting and pushing and fighting. And then when he fights back, everybody out. Everybody. Like, you know, when you have like an infestation of bugs, and it's in the darkness, the light is off, and once you come and switch on the light bulb, boom, all the freaking roaches then coming out left, right, and center. Everybody helter-skelter, running like crazy. That is what I'm seeing happening right now. I'm not calling anybody anything. I'm just using It's just a metaphor. Yeah? An example. Everybody come out. Everybody come out from the corner because Marwa decided to open his mouth and speak. How many months has he been sitting there? Now I said, so let them stay. And I say again, this is why you approach situation for a boil over. Deal with it. Who will be paid, pay them and tell them goodbye. Thank you for your services. Bye. And not because I don't want to pay you, but because I spoke to you regarding the content that you're putting out there, because you know that when these hyenas come, they come to devour. And bad press, no matter big or small, bad press is bad. When I say bad press, everybody know what I talk. Bad publicity, whether big or small, as long as it's Marwa or whoever it is that who is out there in the limelight. Okay, we're talking about Marwa, so I'm using Marwa. As long as you're out there in the limelight, bad publicity, bad press is bad. And people are going to catch it, run with it, add to it. They will chop just like a puzzle, then going to just try to pull it apart and fit it back in their own. So, you know, when you put in puzzle, sometimes you turn it this way, that way, that way, and that way. And they're trying to come up with their own assessment, their own summary of the whole thing. And this is what we've been seeing happening. So for those of you who are there, as according to y'all, who are in the swamp, I was in the swamp and drowned in. Why did you stay? No, you stayed because you know that goodies are coming. You stayed because you wanted to be part of the goodie circle. The goodies circle. You didn't want to be left behind. And then no, you come out screaming, you never get paid for this time and you didn't get paid for that. You, especially Gintu. I mean, okay, Mogesi is a younger person. And sometimes they don't know. But especially Gintu. I'm surprised. Why did you stay? Why did Marwa? Okay, Marwa came to Gintu and asked him for assistance with the fishes. He was around when they were doing the roof, right? And like in any culture, if we dig in grave and people around, we cook, everybody jump in and dig the grave. If we cast in a roof, a concrete roof, if we dig in a foundation, everybody jump in and help because we have unity in a way. And it's not all about gimme, gimme, gimme. Not because, listen, I went home in 2011 to bury my great aunt that raised me. And the entire village came out. Remember now, I was abroad all this time. So people, maybe like people in Neighborhood would have been thinking, oh, she come with some good money, so she have to pay me. But I'm going to dig no grave. I will not help to dig no grave because she come with money. Listen to me. Every Jack and Jill in that village of mine, some came with like, this person will come with a banana, a whole hand of banana. This person, the fisherman, will come with some fishes. This one down the road who has a shop will come with oil necessities that we need. The other one gonna come with who have a bar will come with a rum. The other one who have a fork and a pick or a djembe, a machete, they're gonna come and everybody came together. Nobody never looked on me and said, girl, you come from foreign, you have to pay me. No. Everybody came out and helped. And that is love and you. I am not saying that you should go tomorrow and walk out your soul case for nothing. I'm not saying so. But what you guys are forgetting, Marwa could have not even introduced you to his subscribers. He could have just be selfish and not introduce you or not even help to say, oh guys, this is so-and-so, subscribe to the channel. He did it in return for what you guys are doing to him. The love. So he shared the love. How many of you walked away with GoPro? Listen, let me tell y'all something. Imagine, I created a wish list. When you check on the prices of the GoPro, They're expensive. I had a Canon camera and it stopped working, or it worked when however it wants. Yeah? But in order for me to balance myself, I have to do this to do that, or do that to do this. And you guys were fed on a gold, and I mean, I say silver platter, a golden flipping platter. I spoke already of how long it took me to get my subscribers. I'm using myself now as a reference. And how I struggle to regain my listen, I've run other podcasts on the Blue app. I've had other channels, family channels, so on and so. So I've been doing YouTube long time. But this podcast, it's like my gadgets are very old. No. They've been doing the most. No. And I came out and I said, do this, guys, help me with so and so. Yeah? Instead, you guys never asked for that. You guys got it because people from wherever brought it to you. You had subscribers, you had donations, you had cameras, everything that one could ever ask for. I'm just drawing references here, guys. I'm like I said, I'm here to speak candidly. How much for one GoPro? How much? Can somebody check and tell me how much for a GoPro? How much for a cell phone, a good Samsung cell phone? It was just last week somebody gifted my daughter a Samsung 35A, and it was over 300 USD. You guys, when Mara comes to do a premiere, how many times you guys see like people doing like a super chat, so on and so forth underneath his thing? Because these like people are stretched out. He shares with you guys. Introducing the fact that the main time that he introduced and like you guys to his platform, and people running from side to side, do it like when I say run from side to side, meaning you're here, you go there, and I subscribe to this, I'm subscribed to Min Howie, I'm subscribed to Bokeh, I'm subscribed to Paris, I'm subscribed to Gintu, I'm subscribed to Mayugun. Come on, man, come on, guys, come on. His growth became flipping, I say, stagnant. It is over. I almost going to a year now since Mara reached the 50,000. Sorry, the 500,000. And you guys seen it's just one drop in the bucket. Why? Even now, I've seen people saying that they have unsubscribed from Mara's channel because he came. But anyway, you know, it's good. And it can be bad while it's good, because then you know who is really with you and who was just there watching. Yeah? I'm not here to really preach about Marwa, but I'm using Marwa because that's what we're talking about. And if he's wrong, I'm going to say he's wrong. But I'm saying, guys, if you have a conscience, I seen Gintu came out and said that he was not, that Gintu came out and said that nobody donated to him. He was never given anything. Oh my God. What is Gintu using to film his content? Is it a phone? I'm calling your name. I'm calling your name because I need to know the facts. Are you using a phone to film your content? Where did you get the phone from? Are you using a GoPro? Yes, you are, because I've seen in many shadow while you're standing by the fish pan. I've seen the shape of the GoPro or the whatever action camera. Yeah, come on, man. So what you want to tell me? The man can stand up and say what is right? Marwa, if you owe them money, if you really owe them money, give them money. Give them the money. If you owe them anything, like personally, if you made a promise. If you promise them anything, you personally, give it to them. Give it to them. And just draw a friggin' line. And understand that these things are just repeating itself. It is because of the way how you're doing what you're doing. It's the selflessness, your selflessness. As you say, if you're winning alone, That's not winning. But the Bible says to use wisdom, bro. And this is the time. Because you realize you've introduced them. And every introduction is coming back to lash you in your ass. In your ass. Let me put it. It biting you. Soon you're not going to have nothing to sit down pan. Guys, the rain is coming over again. So in case you can't hear me, it's just that the rain. I'm on the top floor. Yeah. Like I said, I'm here to speak candidly. Why should I hold back? The truth. Huh? Every time this guy turn up to defend himself and talk about the bullshit that is happening around him, everybody fall down dead. Everybody want to come out. I'm coming out to talk the truth. I'm going to reveal. Gintu. Let me put more Mogesi aside. Gintu. I've seen you said. I spoke about it already. I'm talking about it again. I've seen you said that it takes one drop of something in the fish pan and all the fishes will be alive. Yesterday, again, you said that they get grasses to feed the horses from your fish pond. And you can just spray the grasses with chemicals. What a dirty heart. You know the first horse that died? Like when the first horse died, something crossed my mind. And I said to myself, I wonder if that horse actually had ventured onto anybody's property. Hey, you have people who will even unalive dogs, throw things for the dogs and to eat, innocent dogs. Animal when I understand life. So I wondered. I saw him yesterday with somebody on his, I don't know if that is Priska's brother. I don't know who that guy is. It kind of look like Priska's brother. I don't know. I don't want to say. Oh, I want to kill Marwa. Marwa. These things, I don't find them funny. If you don't take these things as serious threats, if you not take them something as seriously, bro, with a djembe, a machete, I want to kill her. Oh, why you want to kill him for? Why you want to kill him for? And you're laughing about it. These things can be used against you. You're using your platform. You're using your platform to issue threats indirectly. Not that I'm telling you how to orchestrate your platform, because nobody can come over here so can tell me what to do. Really. But I'm saying to you, as something as serious as that, boy, don't joke. I mean, we can't say, boy, yeah, you're younger than me. You're way younger than me. Don't joke around. But I'm not going to class you like that. When we say boy in Jamaica, I mean boy, really nice. Not boy literally direct saying that you're a boy. So no deformation. That not nice. That not nice. And if you're allowing your thoughts to bring you to that level, nothing. You even said that you know where he keeps his things, even his coffee. What is that telling you? These people had dirty no blow. Whoa. Their mind not clean. So it takes something like this. It takes something of this caliber to really reveal the dirtiness. The dirtiness. Now, one time I hear somebody say, why Africans always fighting each other? And so bad mind against each other. But I said to the person, stop generalizing. Stop generalizing. You sound weird. You sound stupid. Stop it. But it's like this is a perfect example of people who really don't want unity. Me no say, I don't know what really fully transpired, but I'm talking based on what you guys took to the camera versus what Marwa is saying. Every story has two sides. One from the one who is saying this, who's talking about whatever happened to them, are the accuser and the accusee. Let me left it there so. The accuser has a story, the accusee have one. Guys, please leave a like on the live if you have just joined. I beg you, please. hit that back button and go back, hit that like button. It actually helps. It actually helps to recommend the content in YouTube. It's really like, and Marwa continues to think about. Thank you guys. I'm seeing it climbing up. Thank you. Thank you. 4 more and let's go. So when we put the 4 more, it matches whoever it is that's watching. 4 more. Let's go. Thank you guys. Thank you. I know sometimes you just come in and forget all of that. Thank you very much. Yes, let's go. Let's go. 2 more. Thank you. People, like honestly speaking, like I decided to really speak openly and don't even think about like holding back. Yeah? But with respect and with all respect due, because all parties involved are innocent until proven guilty. That is how I see it. So I have to approach it with an open mind. And the open mind come from me speaking about the things how I see it. Yeah? How I see it. That's my opinion. So you so Ginto coming out and he's doing like so many contents. Like imagine what was like if you're saying that Marwa's behavior was intended for bad. Look how much videos you've been putting out now per day. Is it a bad thing? How much content are you putting out now per day? 2, 3, because you have a lot of things to say. You have a lot of things to say. So you said you lost the subscribers and they're now back. You're over 4,000. You went down to 2, you're now over 4,000. But what I'm saying, I don't know if it is Marwa's subscriber who left that came back, or your original, let me not say Marwa's, your original subscribers. I'm not sure if those are the ones that came back. What I saw fishy was that someone was commenting that, okay, be quiet now. You've gotten back your 2,000 subscribers. Even before those subscribers were showing on his channel. Because I was like, what is this person talking about? There is only 2,000. What? How they know that? And then whoops, when I went back, there was the subscribers. But the thing that I'm seeing now is that those subscribers are doing nothing but commenting negatively. Not towards Gento, but towards Marwa. So I'm seeing that the camp negative is getting larger. And sometimes when this happens, you find yourself between the wrong crowd and you end up with the Alex syndrome. Mose, I got that one from you. And you end up with the Alex syndrome and the symptoms thereafter. Anyway, in life, they say sometimes what was meant for bad turns out to be good. And I'm seeing the good for you now. You have a chance, seen as you were in the swamp, according to you. I'm using your words. Seen as you were in the swamp, no longer you are in the swamp. You can stay afloat. You don't have to be fear that you will be eaten by crocodiles. You can do your thing. Yeah, you can do your thing. You're free to move around and do your thing. And what's so funny? I don't know, bruh. I don't know. So you can freely do your things. So as far as I'm concerned, let's hope that you're not doubling. You remember I said earlier, guys, like filled with shark infested waters. So then you'd have to be like a chameleon, shape shifting, like you're no a shark, even though you're not a shark, but you have to be like them so your ass don't get eaten. Let's hope that it is not the case. But anyway, people do what they want. They're their own big people. And if they say freedom at last, but they keep coming back and singing the same songs, I don't know what to say anymore about that part. You're coming back and you're saying the same story. The same people that were pouting you on now. I'm pumping you up to say how you feel, talk the things them. They are the same people who's gonna tell you don't know. We're tired of you with that. Change your story. Just look and see. You think people you think they're gonna want to see a fish farming every day? They're not gonna want to see that. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Anyways, we shall leave that and let it rest. And we move. We move. My people, my people, my people, beloved people. We've seen the likes of Joyce's coming back to the floor. She's back out again. She's come to speak her truths. She has come to talk up the things them. Hey, no, one thing I couldn't get though, I was trying to ask myself, um, was she sober? Because it didn't look so. I don't know if it was drunkenness or nervousness. What was it? What was it? Guys, like when it comes to that lady, like when it comes to Joyce's, like the fact that she's spoken about her being depressed, like I thought I just use a light feather like this. That's how I try to approach. Because you see, mental health is a serious thing. It's a serious issue. Being depressed is a serious thing. You know? But if you're going to come out like this, yo, you have to understand that you might come out and get some heat. You may actually come out and get some heat. So let me just respond to this. Let us actually dive into Joyce's conversation, or Joyce's what would you call that now? Expose. My people. Um, on a serious note, just give me a second. Let me just take off some things and put on some things. I don't know. Quick and fast. From upstairs because my room is upstairs. His mother wasn't home. Okay, his mother wasn't home. She was on her school. She went to school. You know, she went far from Nyabuhanze, so she went to school. She wasn't home. Those two girls, I thought them when I was coming out from the room to go to the bathroom to urinate. I saw those girls taking tour, trying to get out. House around 12, moving to 1 o'clock, midnight in the morning. Young girls. And when I say young girls, I mean young girls. They're even younger than the maid that work with them. So, because of that, I think the girls told him, because he left in his room and those girls came down by themselves. David Junior room is not upstairs. David Junior room is downstairs. You understand? David Junior room is downstairs. I think those girls told him that they saw me and I saw them, and he wasn't happy about it, and he didn't want me to be there anymore. But it wasn't my intention because it's not my business. You understand? It's not my business. Whatever he do, because the villagers train up a child in the way that they will grow, and when they are old, they will not depart from me. I don't know those children's background. I don't know their parents, and I can't say anything bad about their parents or their upbringing. But it has nothing to do with me, okay? Marwa, I don't know why Marwa was upset that I was going to say something, or he
and I was going to expose him. So for this reason, he didn't want me to be there anymore. But he went about it the wrong way. He started nonsense. Then his brother had invited me to stay, and she even said that even if I stay in the village for 2 months, she wanted me to stay in her house. You understand? Even though she said that, Mara wasn't happy for me to be there. He wanted me to leave, but he couldn't say it, so he decided he couldn't say it because he feel like if he say it, maybe I will talk about it or I will get upset and talk about it. So he decided to secretly attack me.
How?
I was there.
How?
When I said secretly attack me, now this is where the reason came in. There is this girl, young girl, around 17, 18 years old, that live with them. The girl work with them. She's like a slave for them. This girl works from 5 o'clock in the morning to 12 to 1 o'clock midnight. I am telling you, they slave that little girl. They slave her. They treat her like dog. I used to feel sorry for the girl.
Hold on. Isn't okay. I actually couldn't find the time to queue up this video. No, that little girl that she's saying is a slave. Wasn't this the same little girl that she came out to expose in her first or second video that she said that smell like a swine? Isn't this the same little girl? That she's saying a little girl, but then further in her content, she's saying that the girl has 2 kids and is 20 something years old. So how is she going to be 20 something years old, or is she going to be a little girl? And another thing about young girls, 2 young girls coming from Marwa's room. Did you guys hear that? How could that happen? Where is Congrats Dad? Where is Davy? And another thing I want to ask, was Marwa living in that place when Joyce's was there? It's like, I can't remember. I can remember actually her going to look for Marwa at the villa. So I'm really confused at this point. I will have to go back to those vlogs earlier. Or maybe he was there and then he moved because she stayed a while. Did he move a little bit after she came to the village? Because I remember one time, like an early morning, she was doing a vlog and she said she's going to find Marwa. I think that was the time when she brought the cement. Can't remember. I cannot remember. There is so many things. Guys, this woman, this lady went off on her life. No, these things that she's saying here, like, are allegations. No matter where you're in the world and they mean to find you, law will find you. And this is bad. This is bad. And you know, I've seen a vlog. I've seen a vlog where a lady was saying that Joyce's have things to say. I think I see on a Reactor's channel. Joyce's need to talk the things. She have a lot to say. Wait until Joyce's, and they're pumping her up to say these things on live, on a live video. Like, at this point, right? At this point, if any one of you watch that video, she even went into Mama Ann's home. Do you remember the little girl that wrote the letter to Marwa, Mama Ann's daughter? Joyce's is not living in Yabohanse. That lady was even saying that was Marwa's girlfriend. That Marwa was having relations with that age, that the one that wrote the letter. When you're coming to the internet to make these allegations, these are serious. These things are serious. Yeah, serious. And she went on and on until she reached up between D Mwango's foot. What is the African name that they call a woman who you would call a whore? All of that she said about the Mwango yesterday. Hey, no, I never heard the Mwango even mention this lady. The Mwango never even hold on.
It's very cheap. Accommodation is very cheap.
Hold on.
Useless thing that you have to be around from country to country.
Yes. So the Mwango is useless, and she's going around from country to country, sleeping with many different men. Yo, no sir, this one had too much to drink. Hey, no. When you talk about defamation, we thought the other one was bad. This one is worse, and she don't even realize that she's been used by these people, pushed by these people sharing her content on their platforms, setting up herself to get something. Huh? Setting up herself to get something. Or have her content taken down because of all of this. And then she turned around telling Marwa, don't ever mention anything about her daughter. But yet she mentioned other people's daughter, the people that she claimed to be picking up for. And even go as far as alleging that Marwa was with that daughter. Honestly, the age of the picnic. Did you guys saw the age of that child? I mean, that girl. Hold on. Let me see if I could find anything.
Double. I will come for you, double.
Yeah.
The useless assets for, how you call them? Passing around with, how do you call them?
Ashowo? Ashowo is the African word?
Passing around sleeping, living with goats.
Oh, God.
With animals. Why you can't be humble? Look at how dirty ass for even compare yourself with a Maya.
So what she's saying here is, hold on. So what she's saying, Marwa's poor ass, Marwa and his family's poor ass, they were prancing around sleeping with goats. Oh, no, she said that woman head no good. Pouncing around sleeping with goats. How many people come from humble beginnings? Joyce, who is living in government house? Eh? How many? No, I mean, like this, I find very offensive. And for those of you who are in the comments pumping her on, I don't know, say that I come from humble beginnings. That's what I call it. Humble. Oh, you poor asses. Asses sleeping around, prancing around, sleeping with ghosts. Where did Joyces come from? A war-torn country. People raped, ravished. I had to run, be taken in, being adopted by another country, living under government care. Yo, humble yourself, woman. Okay, so you say you've humbled long enough. What did Marwa do? Fighting for subscribers. You're fighting for subscribers. You're crying over subscribers, Joyces. Arguing over subscribers. And I don't even think none of your subscribers left. Honestly. Like, if they would have probably gone from before. I really don't think. I really don't follow her like that. You understand? So I really don't know about the subscriber count. And what the name that she called Dimongo was a Oshowo. And my term, I don't know if I'm wrong. Correct me, anybody who speak that language. Correct me if I'm wrong. But from my understanding, in the context which that word was being used, isn't that meaning like a hoe? Doesn't that mean like that? As far as I'm concerned, you have a lot of people who don't even know their rightful papa. Because some of we mama do some things in a life. So shut up. All of we come from humble beginnings. You're coming here classing people just because of subscribers. And further on in her vlog, in her live, she stated that coming to Nyabo Hanse was an investment. She thought that basically coming to Nyabo Hanse for her. Coming to Nyabo Hanse was an investment because if she came and helped, then she would have gotten her channel built in return. So you see what me to talk about. When people come to Marwa It's the intent behind it. But the problem is that Marwa, you invite these things out of the goodness of your heart. But it's good sometimes when you can read people from a distance. Mm, give me a second. Give me a quick second. Guys, like it's the intent behind it. It's the intent behind it. And sometimes if you can't read people from a distance, it's not everybody's gifted. And sometimes, right? Sometimes people don't really believe in these things. Like when you say, don't allow, I tell myself, I never allow people to distort my space. And my space is here. If you see my kids come home and they're very high energy, like them full of energy, and it's like literally my heart start to put. I don't know how many of you this would happen to. Or if somebody's in the room and they have this kind of electrifying presence, it takes my heart will just start to pulsate. You don't have to say anything to me or even act anyway, but I can feel you. I can feel you. And if you're letting off those charges, it's like I'm slowly like, Jesus, me start to get tired inside. You wear me down. So I will have to go back to my little corner and try to get about my composure because your energy level is just too high for me. That is how. And when it start, like, it's the same way. If you're around me and you have bad vibes, I can read you. I can read you. You understand what I'm saying? Let me not be distracted. I'm just talking to my daughter. Yeah, she was telling me she's in Miami. Right. So, me telling the people, I'm telling y'all. The amount of things will come off of this lady tongue. Like, I'm like, no, sir, you had taken 2 shots or a couple shots before you come on live. Because this is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. Yo, but when you think about it, if you should think about it, it's coming from a place where she's pissed. And guys, if you go back to Sunday's live, did Mara even say anything about this lady? Like, really? No, he didn't. He didn't like anything negative. He didn't. He didn't. And she herself even came out saying that, thank you for not saying da 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 da. Thank you for da 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 da. This and this. Marwa never really said anything. As if you would compare like what he went into details with other people, you know, and even had fun while doing it. So it tells you that this woman was being pushed. She was being pushed, tutored, coerced to come out at the crab hole where she in. That's all. That is all.
Do you know how proud that boy has made us? And you compare your useless self with him. How dare you?
Envy and jealousy.
Achieve what? Creating YouTubers that you using?
How?
Just for channels?
How?
Is that the achievement?
So if they're feeling used, why they don't leave?
Is that the achievement that you have achieved? Do you know that what Amaya had done the same things? And I bet you stole that idea for him. Because remember, years ago when Amaya, during the pandemic when Amaya asked us to subscribe to a little girl, her mother was a nurse. He asked us to subscribe to that little girl. Because the woman was working as a nurse and the little girl was home with her father and her siblings. And she was the one, I think she was about 12 years old, and she was the one that was cooking for the family.
Talking nonsense. What Mara spoke about with the Maya. All Mara spoke about was that the connection with the Ivan nonsense. That's what he was talking about. That's what he spoke about. And that's why he said he got angry with him because he didn't expect for him to, you know, lower himself to the how the guy. It's like basically what Mara was saying is like everybody that he knows and was ever friend with, this guy from Washington is always trying. We all know the story, trying to go behind him to befriend those people, to tarnish basically, to tarnish Mara's name. Some people are like that. And if you go further into the video that Marwa was talking had into the live that Marwa had, he was basically saying how the guy will stalk, even to other people would say, how the hell is this man following? Why is he everywhere? That is when people are obsessed. You know, you have all kind of mad people in this hour. Look. Imagine even the guy who went up on the roof for Trump the other day. People are sinister in ways. And that's why you see me guard my space. I guard my friend and company me that me not keep because I have to guard my energy. I have to guard. You see, I love Dimwango for, you know, it may come off as being this way or that way, but once bitten, twice shy. You understand? And if you were out there and people mash your can until this blessed day, when you go back to some people's channels, they have certain information there about the Mongo this and what she said, and everybody have to talk about somebody, even your own family member. If they do things and you're discontented and you share things with people, it tells you the level of friendship that you thought you had with whoever it is that went back or mentioned what it is. And these things happen for us to know, say, judge and know, so you need to stick by yourself and tread it alone because you have no friends in this world, really. You understand? You really have no friends in this world. You understand me? So when it is when Marwa comes out and basically say these things about Wademaya, he was just trying to use it as a reference, guys. As a reference. He wasn't talking anything, and he actually went back in time and spoke of the fights that they had prior, so on and so forth. So this woman have it all wrong. She have it all wrong. She have it all wrong. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just give me a quick second, guys. These people. These not these people. This woman have it all wrong. Have it all wrong. Let me see if I could pick up something else.
How you got it? Your tribe, those who have the upper hand to help the young girls in the village, please do that.
What am I doing?
Because of
The light.
little sense that man have, he's using it to take advantage of the little children, the poor children in the village. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Nothing but the truth.
Mm-mm.
And yes, I helped bury your grandfather. That's why you're trying to honor me. Because you wanted to show me that you appreciate my contribution and you wanted more out of me.
Hot air.
Uselessness.
Hot air.
Thieves. The whole family, they are thieves. Whole family.
Imagine.
All of them, they are thieves.
Maro and his family are thieves.
Yes.
No, seriously. Hold on. Hold on. Did they steal anything from you, Joyces? I don't mean want to know. Did they steal anything from you? You said that you rented a car, a vehicle for you and them to go to the funeral. You said that you contributed. You never said that you woke up and can't find your money. You said that you contributed. So as far as I'm concerned, you're saying nothing. You are saying nothing here. Honestly. Madness in the highest degree. What is that? So, people must say, she went and buried Mara's grandfather. You did it from your heart because you said contributed. Nobody held your hands and take it out. Nobody push hold your hand, push it down in your pocket and force you to take it out. You contributed to the whole thing. So right now, that is just nothing. You don't say nothing. Come again. Let's go. Come again. Come again.
Yes, I said it. Mara, next time, don't come for me. Don't come for me next time.
Mm-mm.
And I hope a Joseph sister of yours.
What?
I'm warning her. Don't come for me. Can't talk about my parents did this, my parents did that. Your parents did it because you're fucking greedy. You're bloody greedy. They're greedy.
Her.
Your brother invited me to his house because he's greedy.
Wow.
He wanted all. Like literally, he wanted all.
Look at her face.
He wants everything.
Wow.
He wants to squeeze the other people, even the people who don't have much. He wants to squeeze the other day. Even the people who don't have a work for him, he don't want to be here. That's also squeezing. That's really mean and evil. Very evil. And they have that teenage girl over there just working like slave. Guys, I swear to God, when you see this little girl, you will feel sorry for her. I know I made the video and I said, she was looking dirty and she was smelling. I was just saying that just so you can, because I didn't want to be direct for you to know that they have a teenage girl there. Yes, I said it.
Wow.
That's why I was saying it like that to put it
Like,
so you can know they have a teenage. What that man said, what he said, Ponte was telling the truth.
wow.
Ponte was telling the truth. They had that little girl there enslaving her. Those people are wicked people. Wicked people. That girl alone was just in her house. The girl will wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, guys. She will wake up 5 o'clock. If I am lying, God, let me die tonight when I go to bed.
You better be careful.
From my bed.
You better be careful.
The girl will wake up 5 o'clock in the morning and she will be working from 5 o'clock in the morning all the way to 12 o'clock. If she don't finish her work, she will not go to bed. Yes. The girl, when you see her, she can't even look in people's eyes when she's talking. The only time you can see that girl smiling is when they putting her on camera. And David Jr. is the one that in the habit of doing that.
What the heck are you saying?
Her on camera, and he be saying, my sister that lie is a slave. They're a slave. SLAVE. Because your sister, you can treat her like that. That's how the mango can work when she go over there.
Wow.
The people, young daughter, grandma did it because she knew that I was not, she knew that I was judging about that girl. He said to me, the girl is 22 years old. That's a bloody lie. When I see 22 years old, I know. She said the girl got 2 children. Okay, maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure if it is true. But if that girl had 2 children, yes, it's possible for an 18-year-old or 17-year-old girl to have 2 children in Africa. It's possible. I don't know if that's true or they could be lying. They could be lying.
So,
just because you don't want.
Anyway, you guys get the drift. So you heard what she said about the Mongo. You heard what she said about the young lady being, she said that the girl was smelly just because she didn't want anybody to know that there was a teenage girl in the house. What a poor excuse. It's simply like, honestly, to me, all of this is nothing. But when you're going to drug other people's kid, you're saying the child is a teenage. You're saying the child is a teenager, right? Yet for all, you're saying that you're coming for Marwa because Marwa came for your daughter. You're drugging Mama Ann's daughter and accusing Marwa of doing whatever. Those, like, right now, that's 2 kids involved, not two girls. Sorry, 2 girls involved. Yet you're gonna come. You drag them in. Yet, actually 4 now, because you said there were 2 coming from upstairs. You said Mama Ann, and then you said the maid. So there are 4 girls involved in your life. You need help. You need help. But you're gonna come for Marwa because you're telling Marwa, do not. Oh, guys, I forget the part that she said that going to Nyabo Hansen was an investment. Look, I don't have the space on my device to cue all of this, so that's why I'm doing how I'm doing. She said it was an investment. coming to neighbor and say it was an investment. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? What does that tell you? An investment. An investment gone wrong, gone bad, gone bad, investment gone bad. Let me just turn on this thing here. No. You guys are fighting again. All right. So Joe O, stop making problems. I see people calling up your name. Stop. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. Just be kind. Just be nice. Be cool. I don't think nobody is attacking you. Just chill. Watch the vlog and chill. No fighting. No fighting. Anyway, let me not waste my time with that. Like, if you have an investment that gone bad, gone wrong, then it's quite obvious that you're gonna come to the streets and you're gonna protest. What we're seeing now is protesting because she's as per her, she's paid for a car, she's rented a car so they could have gone to the funeral. She's given them £200 to bury Marwa's grandfather. Do you think that Marwa could not find that £200 for the burial, or even Dimongo, or even David Jr.? But if you did they ask you that what I mean to ask? Did they ask you for that money? That's what you should have said. Then so we could get a better understanding. Did they ask you to borrow that money or to give that money? Did they? No. You said you contributed. You contributed. So at this point, you have no case. You can't say your investment failed. You can't say that. You've gotten shout outs with so many of the other people. Let me miss you in my Yuguna yard. I've seen you on Mara's thing. So it is you who has to take the fishing net now, cast it, and catch all the fish. But the first thing you do when you go, oh, I'm depressed. Oh, you guys haven't seen me because I've gone to counseling. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. He's giving you what you needed. Oh, and then I'm here to expose them. But who troubled you? Who had trouble you in the first place? Who troubled you? You got mad because you called them and they didn't respond to you. So you get pissed. First, you're behaving like you know when somebody likes somebody and they're not getting the attention. That's how you're behaving. That is how you're behaving. And let me tell you something. I'm speaking candidly. You see all of who doing what they're doing. You know what it is appearing to be like? They don't want to see you around Marwa. And like women, the women them. They don't want to see Rocio or Mara with no woman because he's not worthy. So they will stop at nothing and catch any bufu, any fufu, any mumu where they catch and push them. Talk about it. Talk about your experience. So then Joyce's came along. Toot, 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 toot. Oh, my experience. What I experienced in Yabahan say. The first vlog, she had nothing to say. The second one, she come out, she said your aid. It could have gone so. It could be. It could have. You understand? It could have. It could have been a situation. People. It could have been a situation. You realize when I'm live, it's like my phone goes busy like crazy. Sorry about that. It could have been a situation. Well, okay. You said you came out and debunked your story. Now, you came out maybe other times and you said other things. It fell on deaf ears. People on the vlogs pushing, oh, we know Joyce's have things to say. We can't wait till Joyce's. And so what? And so what? So what? The show goes on. Yeah, at this point, it goes on. So what? They're liars, they're thieves. But then you're saying that you contributed. So what is it? Is it that they're liars, they're thieves, they stole your money? Or is it that you contributed, but you want it back in terms of subscribers and shout outs? What is it? What really is it? I'm confused. I'm really confused. What is it? Yo, at this point, right? I'm going to have to go to a meeting. I'm going to a meeting, and Zach will be going in the next 12 minutes. My people, before I leave, on a serious note, please give the video a like. I'm patiently waiting. Please give the video a like. Also, please, respectively, share the channel. We're building this channel. And if you are new here, take the time out kindly to subscribe. Also, leave your comments on the front end. Live chats are not recognized by YouTube as anything. The comments on the front end are essential, but the likes are even more. They're better. They are the driving force behind your content, the likes. Because if you don't like them, then YouTube has no knowledge that people really interacted or liked the content. So give the live a like on your way out. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Turn on your post notification bell. So once I go live or I have a new content, you will be the first to be notified. You can also join my membership. Feel free. That's a great way to donate to the channel or to support the channel. Yeah, man. You understand? In the meantime and between time, I don't know what your takeaways are from all that is happening in Nyabohanse surrounding the saga. But for me, I would suggest to Marwa, it is time to clean house. It is time to clean house. This is not helping you in no way or form. Because now you are being accused of so many things only because you've decided to share the love. The amount of people, you know, one fun fact, the amount of people that are coming out now to say this and say that is just reminding me of when Marwa had the party and he invited everybody and all the YouTubers that were there. Like this whole saga now is reminding me of the party. Marwa. This is another event. But sadly, you know, everybody seems to be like singing the same tune. And they're not getting the shout outs. It's like they not get the time of day or they're not being paid something. So why you for the brother? Just clean house. Just clean house. It's not the first, not the second time this is happening. But my advice, my foolish advice, kind advice, clean house. Clean house. Because it's when you have a woman around you who mean you good and they're being attacked for no reason. and they're seeing these things happening around and around and around, they're gonna be just, that is what they want, you know. That's what I was mentioning earlier. That is what they want. Because they know once confusion starts creating and they're jabbing here, jab, 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 the woman is gonna sit back and say, I don't want to be a part of this kind of culture. And she's gonna bow out. And you guys are gonna be happy because Marwa is gonna be left going around and around, the prince of the lonely castle, or the prince in the lonely castle, or the king in his lonely castle. That is what you guys want. Heartless. Bro, time to do it different. Pay who for pay. If you did agree with them, pay them. Give them the money. Give them, anytime they call your name again, you know what to do. You will know what to do. Whatever the subscriber, the donors give them, it's theirs. They gave it to them. Give them whatever it is that they say you have for them. If you really agreed, give it to them. And anytime that they come back with any kind of conversation containing your name, then you give it to them. Then you take it to them, and they will know. That's just how I see it. Like I say, it's time to clean house. Time to clean house. That's just my advice. Anyway, guys. Anyway, I will leave you on this one. And you guys go over and support Zach if you can. And I am going to haul myself into a meeting. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.